All right, we're ready. 450 post-race press conference here. We got our top three up on the podium, so we'll get this underway for you guys. Ask a few questions for you. You know what? Let's start with Jet, man. A first place out there. Talk us through it, man. Rumor was, obviously maybe some injury nagging from Hangtown. Did that come into play at all? Did that bother you toward the end of that second moto? What was going on there?
Not too much as I thought it would, but I think it's just like your body's not pretty aware that that's the weakest spot, so it kind of overcompensates on the other half. So I was just using my legs so much more, and obviously they're not used to getting used more than normal, so I think it just got extra tired. So, but it is what it is. We'll go back and work harder.
Chase, man, for you, that second moto, a sensational ride. The timing was up there with Brock Glover. He made a good point. He's like, this wasn't necessarily Jet reeling it in. You had like a 216 late in that moto. You were hauling the mailman. What was clicking for you out there in the sands today?
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of off the pace, honestly, in both motos. And, I mean, I was good at the beginning of the second moto and the first moto, but then I would kind of lose the pace in the middle of the race. So I just wasn't riding the track how it was meant to be ridden, and I finally started to get a good flow going towards the end of the second moto. Better late than never, but yeah, I just kind of started picking different lines, and I don't know, it kind of all came together for me. So I put a good charge in, and felt strong.
Good work. Thanks, man. Hunter, man, we're heading out of here today. Points chase at this point between the three of you. Very, very tight. You still come out of this one, man, with the reverse plate. Toward the end there, was it, hey, let's stay where I'm at. We're in a good spot. We're still going to come away with the points lead. What was going on there?
Nah, the points lead, I could care less out there. And when you're 27 minutes into the moto, I think no one really cares about that. You're hurting, I'm trying to race forward. And I mean, if you've seen how many moments I had, it's safe to say I was pushing and giving it my all. So, just did everything I could, and it just come up a little short.
Scott Yarjo, Moto Now blog. Chase, first moto, you just didn't quite have the pace. Like, what changed between the second moto and the first?
Yeah, we made a few bike changes, but, I mean, honestly, I needed to ride the track better, and I kind of acknowledged that mid-first moto. I just couldn't figure it out. And this track has never really been my absolute favorite for some reason, and I kind of just had to put that behind me. First moto, I'm like, I'm just not having fun out here, and was going backwards. And then second moto, I was kind of in the same kind of state, and then I found some good lines and was able to kind of jump around the track and make it more fun. And when you're having fun, you go faster. So that was kind of the whole thing for me today. I didn't want to override the track because it is a sand track, but you can have some big get-offs out here. So I didn't really want to push it past the limit, and was just riding within myself kind of.
It seems kind of like that's a pattern in the last three races now, where first moto, not so great, not able to match the pace as the Lawrences, and second moto you come out swinging. Is that a common thing you're noticing? Maybe making some bike changes, like you said, in between the motos?
Yeah, it seems that we missed the mark first motos for some reason. Whether it's me or the bike, it's kind of been both. So you got to figure that out. We can't be giving points away in the first moto. That's not ideal. And then you kind of have to come out and you really have your back against the wall second moto, so you have to make it happen. So try and fix that, and going into some fun tracks the next three races, which I'm looking forward to. I'm pretty sure everyone likes those tracks, so it's going to be good racing, and yeah, we have a good battle up here.
Andrea Ruggiero, Moto Now blog. Jet, just to follow up, how is the shoulder doing, and are you going to require surgery at some point, or is it just slow to heal?
We've kind of been discussing really what it actually is, because at first we just thought it might be bruising or something like that, or maybe pulled the muscle, but we're kind of, for how long and slow it's taken to heal, it's we might get an MRI or something, because the muscle could be torn or something like that. We're not really 100% on what it is, so we're going to use one of these breaks to go and get an MRI, or even after this one, just because we're not 100% sure what it is, because we thought this break might help it and get it back to 100%, but each time I'd go train and ride and use it, it'd just kind of go back to that same spot, then it would heal up and then drop a bit. So it's kind of been a bit annoying in this break, so I thought it would go a lot more, but no excuses. We still got an overall win, so definitely make it a lot easier if we're 100%.
To follow up on that a little, are you able to have a full schedule in between weekends still, or are you taking time off to let it recover?
No, we're still riding, trying to stay in touch with the bike. Who knows? Maybe this week we might. We're not 100% sure, so we'll see.
Question for Hunter. Seemed like you had it halfway through that second moto, had some really good lap times, and then just kind of lost the pace. I think you dropped by like 8 seconds towards the end, like per lap. Did you getting tired? Was the track just like not coming around for you? Like what was it exactly?
No, it was just fatiguing, mate. I mean, the track's so gnarly, and it's not like a traditional kind of sand track, where you can get a flow. And like Chase was saying, there's a weird kind of way you have to ride the track, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I mean, I was going for it. I passed both the boys, and I was trying to break out and stuff, and just I had felt like 5 or 6 pretty big moments. My inside leg was stuck in my rear wheel after the finish line. One managed to hit a water sprinkler. I was just fatigued, mate.
All right, I think that is going to wrap things up. Anybody? Going once, twice? Fellas, you free to go. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, guys. Top 3 here today out of the 450 class. Thank you very, very much. That's going to wrap things up for us here at your Pro Moto post-race press conference. Thanks for everybody for hanging out. Appreciate you.